Red flag that I seen a guy is having a mom.
They're like really nice.
Too good at sex kind of gives me an ick.
If you are a man struggling to find a girlfriend or struggling to get attention from females, this is the exact video that you incels need. Today we are doing a deep dive into how to get women, specifically what turns them off and what not to do.
How many girls have you approached this week?
3 to 4.
What did you go up and say?
Good afternoon. My legal name is Mark. On the TikTok platform, I create content under the handle 6'1" Would you be interested in doing an interview?
The girls refer to this as an ick. They get so disgusted they want absolutely nothing to do with you. There's this guy on TikTok who is the source of truth for all of these, and we're going to create our own list of 12 icks together. Christmas came early. Get ready to learn. Get ready to have your mind blown. Let's get into it. Growing up, our moms, our dads, our grandparents taught us about the importance of chivalry and being nice to everyone around you, but specifically ladies that you're interested in or frankly just want to smash. However, the women of today have evolved to absolutely despise this attitude.
What's your biggest ick in a guy?
Like when they... No, okay.
Say it. Say
no,
it.
no, no.
Run it.
I was gonna say if they're like really nice, it's such an ick.
You can tell that deep down she knew what she was saying was wrong, but you have to give her some props for keeping it real with the people. The phrase nice guys finish last is truly coming to fruition in modern times. They want the bad boy. They want the guy that's gonna add some drama into their lives, crazy enough. They all want to feel like they're on one of those reality TV shows like Real Housewives or even fictional tales. They want the next Walter White or the Joker. The first addition to our list is just straight up being nice. A component of being a nice guy that radiates positive energy is that you will attract acquaintances and good friends into your inner circle. So unfortunately, our second ick falls in line with number one, Mr. Nice Guy.
What's your biggest red flag in a guy?
When he's one of the boys. Yeah.
So he just can't have any mates?
First of all, the interviewer is an absolute legend for wearing a Burger King hat outside of McDonald's. Second, there's two of them, and they both agreed that you should be a loser and have no friends. Not only are you expected to be an asshole, but you can't socialize and you're expected to direct that negative energy to your supposed girlfriend. You're basically like Anakin Skywalker in Revenge of the Sith at this point, which honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, sounds kind of sick actually. A strong start with number one and even better building off of it with number two and having friends in general. I mentioned your mom, I mentioned your grandma, how they teach us to be nice, to have friends, which now apparently in today's age is wrong. What idiots, am I right? But you might be doomed for even having these individuals in your life.
Red flag that I seen a guy is having a mom, and even worse, having a sister.
So this girl starts with having a mom and a sister, which I guess technically a sister is optional. We don't all have sisters, but seriously, a mom? Did you go through sex ed? Do you understand how reproduction works? We can tell that you don't have a present dad, but at least at one point he was there along with your mom. She goes even deeper with this after the dude correctly shoots back at her.
Well, unfortunately, I have both a mom and a sister.
Oh, wow. Do you have any aunts?
3.
Wow. Is your grandma still alive?
One of them's gone. Yeah, the other one's still here.
The look of disgust or relief or whatever it is that this girl gives to this guy after telling her that his grandma has passed tells you all that you need to know. I'm not here to judge this girl and her opinions. We're simply here doing research. We're compiling a list of icks. This takes the spot at number 3. Let's just say having a mom. We've already brought up sexual education, so let's stay on that track and what we personally need to be aware of, as it is a big part in relationships.
Guys who are like too good at sex kind of gives me an ick.
I gotta admit, this is a first for me hearing girls complain about guys giving good dick. I guess you gotta find the right balance. You can't be Johnny Sins, and you also can't be the old man at an Asian massage parlor that finishes in 30 seconds. Gotta find somewhere in between. Don't know about you, but I really think that we're getting somewhere here. We're covering a lot of bases. Number 4, being too good at sex. But let's get away from the sex talk. Everyone, male or female, needs to know how to make food for themselves. I think we can all agree on that. Despite this, they still don't want you to make meals for yourself, and if you do, they better not be good.
What's your biggest ick?
I don't like when men know how to cook, because why do you know how to cook? That's a problem.
Listen, I'm no Gordon Ramsay, but I can cook some things. Do you want me to just eat cardboard all day, or do you want me to just Uber Eats every meal that I eat? I thought it was misogynistic to tell women to get back into the kitchen, but if it's such a problem when men know how to cook, that leaves only one person in the household to make the sandwiches. All I'm gonna say. Number 5, gentlemen, cooking. Another action that everyone should should be doing, I hope I don't want any stinky viewers, is showering. Now this is a niche part of showering, but quite interesting to be considered an ick.
What gives you the ick?
Boys who shower in like with their bare feet.
On top of everything we've talked about so far, boys, we can't even let the dogs breathe when taking a nice warm shower. The expectation is to wear those flip-flops, which have a time and a place, I admit, or maybe just socks and shoes. Maybe that's what they're looking for. Either way, showering barefoot goes at number 6. The next two, you guys, are honestly quite sad and related to one another. First, speaking of niche, how does this one come to the top of this girl's brains when thinking of things that turn her off?
What's your biggest ick? Okay, so might be a bit rogue, but when a boy gets hit by like a slow-moving car.
I just imagine the look of disgust she must have had with an old boyfriend when he got hit by a slow-moving car walking down the street. What an asshole. And then God forbid it wasn't going so fast for him to be hospitalized. But wait, we got some for that too. Yeah, maybe this dude did a double whammy, got hit by a slow-moving car, and then was hospitalized. Both of these concepts absolutely repulse girls. So number 7 specifically, getting hit by a slow-moving car, and then number 8, if you're sick or hurt or whatever, don't be hospitalized. To stay out of the hospital and to stay healthy, men like to work out from time to time, which for once is a good thing with this next ick.
What's your biggest turnoff in guys?
When they don't work out, go to
Oh, really?
and stuff. Yeah.
Really? Really? I don't want to be too mean to this girl. Her opinion does matter for our research as a lady. Maybe it even counts as double. She has a point. Let's all make sure we're getting our steps in, staying active. But remember, it has to be done in complete isolation, and you also can't cook meals for yourself, so no food, and you have to be an asshole in the gym. Number 9, not working out. We now got a couple of items that go together, which I'm honestly struggling to find an answer for. Maybe you guys can help me out in the comments below. This dude was just having the time of his life on the boat, and then one of his boys texted him, said, "Hey, I saw you go viral on TikTok. Your girl thinks you need to cut your earlobes off, you ugly piece of shit." He was just existing. And speaking of existing, let's turn to a familiar face on the internet for this next ick.
You picky?
I'm a little picky, yeah. I just get the ick really easy. Like, if a man breathes too hard around me or something, I'm like,
That's right, we can't even breathe anymore. Like I said, I tried to have all of the answers for you guys, and I'm struggling at this point. All I can say, Hawk to a girl, what gives me an ick is people that become famous for talking about sucking and then scam people with meme coins. But I digress. Number 10, having earlobes, and number 11, just breathing. I got a couple of videos for our final item on top of everything else. Your life should be completely dull and boring to maintain attraction. Specifically, girls have gone to TikTok to explain how they get the ick from men simply having fun, whether you're going out bowling, or for some reason, there's a lot of girls expressing icks with trampoline parks, which are awesome, if you ask me. Again, we've gone through all of these icks or turnoffs for women, and at the end of the day, while we're working on them, we can't have any fun doing it. That rounds us out at number 12. And that'll do it. Here's our final list of icks to work on, boys. I better see your ass studying this shit closely. Comment below your thoughts on this list and maybe some additions that you might make to it. While you're at it, please feel free to subscribe if you enjoyed. We will hit 100,000 subscribers one day. I'd love to have you be a part of that journey. Thank you guys for watching. I'll leave a couple of my latest YouTube videos beside me here if you want to keep this train rolling. But anyways, hope you have a blessed day. Goodbye now.